Welcome back to Geneforge 2. I've decided it's finally time to go into the Radiant Collage. Yes, it is, before we do more Taker lands. You walk into the Radiant College. It is the centre of Barzite magical work and research, and it was definitely built in a manner reflecting its importance. More like impotence. Pfft. Everything is huge and grand. The ceilings are high and the floor is marble. The college is strangely quiet. No, it isn't. Are you listening to this? Sounds like a bloody clock tower, minus the awesome music. The hum of distant machinery echoes down the halls, but you don't hear anyone talking. Oh, you're not listening very well, are you? Hello, it's me. I'm talking. Everyone must be keeping to themselves, lost in their exciting, dangerous research. You can't help but notice the peculiar lack of guards at the entrance. You only see one human. She is unarmed, and she looks like she is concerned by your presence. She is about to approach you. Oh fuck, oh no, it's Mina. A woman walks up to you. She is I know, the intro text told me. Unarmed, and she doesn't look modified in any way. She looks annoyed. Thought I was concerned. Make up your mind. When she gets close, she says, "You are forbidden here. Outsiders are forbidden here. You must leave immediately." Weird delivery. You're forbidden here. Outsiders are forbidden here. Yeah. You may only enter if you have permission from Barzal. Where can I find Barzal? What? He is in Rising to the south. Now leave immediately or I will call the guards. Oh, I have permission. You lie to her very convincingly. Fortunately, she doesn't want to take the risk of killing someone whose presence might be permitted. What do you mean? What do you mean? She won't be able to kill me. Stupid little fuck up. Human. Human. Alright, you may pass, but I will speak with Barzal himself about... Oh shit. Oh well, I'm gonna kill him anyway. Who is in charge here? Burham. Yeah, burned ham. But only Barzites can see him. What the hell? Barzite vision. You should talk to Fenen. He is assigned to show you the power of the Barzites. He's in the shaping halls in the southwest Cronra. Tell me about the college. She points south. Living chambers, beds, dining hall and such. She points north. Crafts, tool breeding, forge, apothecary, and so on. Steve Apothecary. She points southwest. Shaping halls, incubation vats, library, marvellous other things, all library. She points northwest. Research core, only Barzites allowed, all others killed. What is your job here? Well, clearly directions. She's good at it. I greet people. I'm waiting to be trained as a shaper. They train shapers here? Yes, they can make shapers instantly with the canisters. Now you're talking. But they aren't as good as real shapers, really trained. Some of those are being taught here. How do you teach real shapers? I've got 1 experience for lying. Doesn't that just teach kids to lie? To get things. Wow, so many weird creatures walking around. Apprentice, you meet a young human. Something about this person seems very familiar. The fatigue, the nervous shuffling of feet, the constant staring at the floor. This must be a shaper apprentice. Not meeting your gaze, the apprentice says, "You're a shaper? What do you need to know? What do you want to know?" Apprentice stares silently at the ground. You already mentioned that bit. What are you studying? All the shaping arts. Barzal wants to create true shapers, so he asks us to be trained. It is a great honour. He thinks that though learning combined with the use of the canisters, we will be great shapers, so we learn to prepare. What are you preparing for? The war. One day we must fight the Shaper Council. It will be a great war, and we will be ready. Yeah, right. The lady at the entrance just said they aren't as good as real shapers. So good luck. You silly ponce. It looks like one anyway. No offence to anyone who looks like that bundle of pixels in real life. What's going on down here? The guard creatures look at you blankly. Oi, the intro text said there weren't any guards. It doesn't show any emotion. It barely moves. It is under very tight control. The shaper who created it must be skilled. Yeah, right. That's just a... Wait. What? Wait, have you been modified in any way by the Barzites? I think it's the same chat, but I missed this one. I have not been honoured with a canister yet. Hopefully soon, if I show promise. Nah, I'm gonna get them before you. 'Cause I want them instead. And I deserve them more. Are these boots worth anything? They're heavy. None of these are good. Do I even want the paper? Not really, no. This is it. I'm changing my ways. Oi, human, can you get out of here? No. Stupid creature. You know what those humans are like. They ruin everything. What was that supposed to be? I don't know. I'm just being a weirdo plonker. Get in! Get in! Get in! All this effort just to steal 75 coins. And some shaped gauntlets. Oh, look! I don't remember how much those are worth, but... yeah. Is that anything? Nah. Hi, apprentice. You didn't see anything. Righto. This is going to be a place to explore, isn't it? Raw. Hopefully we get some shapeage going on. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? I'm just going to have to go leave those here, I'm afraid. Drop off everything else while I'm here as well. Power down, power up. Mega Man powered up. I don't know why I care so much. I've got... how much have I got? 24,000 coins and nothing to spend it on. You browse through the college's library. No, I don't. I haven't entered yet. All of the tomes and scrolls are worn and dog-eared. Dog-eared? Does that mean like when the corners hang over from being read and reread? Reread. Because of the remoteness of these mountains, it's hard to get books. Still, the college has a wide variety of works with titles like Artilla Resistance and Submission. Oh yes, make them... wait, not Artillas. Never mind, Fioras. Effects of low energy bombardment on Cryoa. Oh. Dracon. Oh! He's massive. Every time I see one, I just want him to sit on me. Remember, rune casting. I don't even know where Swafford was. I met him at the start of the bloody game. That's great, that is. Give me a quest like... great, look who it is. Give me a quest I can't complete until millions of years later. A strange creature floats through the room, looking for intruders. Uh-oh. It is a floating globe covered with thick layers of chitinous armour, as in chitinous. It has a huge eye in the centre and many tiny eye stalks emerging from its head. Yes, I know. It looks at you with interest. Yes, Shaper, the eye sees you. The eye will wish you peace as long as you meet it with peace. I am Siacus Eye. I am a guard. Not very good at looking for intruders then, are you? What are you? I am a gazer. My kind was created by Barzal. We serve the Barzites. Barzal been playing too many nerd games. Stole the beholder. What is your job here? We patrol. The eye watches for intruders. Which one? The eye destroys them. How do your eyes destroy them? Not eyes. Eye. Barzal gave me great powers. The eye unleashes it when it must. Yeah, good for you, you fucking big floating turd. God, I can't stand those pricks. They think they're the best. Don't they? Don't they just? Can the door open? Or did the Drakon fart it closed forever? Most of the scrolls in this library look new. You examine a few of them and find something very strange. Each scroll begins with the name of some living thing, like Thard or Squirrel. Excuse me, there are no squirrels in this game. No squirrels in the bathtub. Or human. Then a series of numbers, then a long list of symbols, each written in a very tiny hand. The list goes on for pages and pages. You can detect no order or meaning to the list of symbols. You do notice, however, that there are only 4 different symbols. In one scroll labelled Thard 431532421. Yep. 01, 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. How do I still remember those numbers after all these years? I ain't watched Lost in fuck forever. Like 10 years maybe, I don't know. You find something interesting. One series of symbols has been circled, and a new series has been penned in by it. A note says, if shaped in this way, the skin turns blue. Odd! It must be like... the numbers must... shanty? No. The numbers must relate to the genes somehow, I would imagine. Wait, was this a special one? I'm looking for embryonics. Mockley. God, what if it was Shanty and we found out, wait, that wasn't actually Shanty dead. That was fake Shanty planted there to make me think she's dead. You watch this agent for a minute, trying to figure out what she's doing. She's having a wander. Then you figure it out. Weirdly, she seems to be the librarian. What's weird about that? She is sorting out all the strange scrolls in this section. While you wonder what an agent is doing, working in a library, she turns to you. She looks frightened. Ah, you? I am Mockley. What do you want here? She looks scared and distracted. She constantly turns to look at the cronras of the room, seemingly watching for something. What's wrong? You seem frightened. Yes, I see these are there are things. We can't always see or hear them, but they are around. I watched for them always. She seems scared, distracted, and also bad at talking. It's totally not just me. When did you start seeing these things? When I was a lighter. She was a lighter. She used to light cigarettes for people. When I was a fighter and scout, and they offered to make me an agent, I used the canisters and they made my senses strong. Every one I used, my senses were stronger, and I could hear and see the things more. But it made me an agent they didn't like, and Burham acted sad, and put me here. You should use canisters. They'll help you see and hear the things, so you can try and get away from them. What? You should use them so that you can try and have to get away from things that you can see and hear now. Yeah, good advice. Use things to make your life harder. Is it possible to get away from them? No. Whatever. Mockley still seems scared. Not so much of you anymore, but something. What sort of library is this? This is the college library. Yeah, gathered that much. Lots of shelves, lots of corners. I keep track of everything, of the books. The north room is regular books, the south room is the records of what we have seen when peering. Yeah, the scrolls, the genes. It's hard, a hard job. Books, they disappear sometimes. Yeah, probably me taking them when you're not looking. What do you mean by peering? This shape of research, they can look within living things. It's really powerful, especially against living things, and read the instructions for making them, and they write what they see. Others can tell you more. It's hard to keep track of though, there is so much to write, or so they say. The instructions to make a person are so long and complex this whole college could not store what they learn, so it's left up to me. Are you telling me a Thard is a mere 9-number combination or whatever? Who can tell me more? Talk to Lark. Oh, ain't that a fine lark? She knows a lot. She's in the peering room. I think she can be trusted. She points to the west. What is left up to you? Sorting the scrolls, reading the notes, seeing what information found seems useful and throwing out the rest to make room. You've got plenty of room. Look at all this space. Use them to hide the things that you see. They are learning lots of valuable shaping things, but there is too much information to keep. And that your books disappear. Yes, careless students, errors, the things that take them. Someone misplaced a copy of Esoteric Craft, I think I've got that, for example, and Fennin needed it, and yelled at me. I need to find it, I don't know where it is. I'll fucking find it for ya. I don't want to go do that now. Whoa! Lark! You're having a lark over here now. This room contains 4 shaping platforms. Each has a peculiar device next to it. The devices look like cylinders of... what? Look like control panels. I jumped down a line. Bits of semi-organic machinery encased in protective cylinders of stone. Each has a protrusion pointing out of it, pointing at its platform. Each device also has what looks like an eyepiece. It's as if you are meant to look through the eyepiece and to see what is on the platform. Very strange. A table has been set next to each device where scribes can record some sort of information. It's all quite strange. Well, you said it was very strange a minute ago, and now it's only quite strange. The Shapers back home have nothing like this. They did on Sucia Island, but that wasn't home either. This woman wears a simple, dirty dress. Those look like trousers, actually, from here. But whatever. I already don't trust her. Tools, both living and not, hang from her belt. She looks very worried. She paces around rapidly, looking at machinery and shaking her head. No, the problem isn't here. It must be... But... She notices you. Ah, yes, the visitor. I am Lark. Oh, is something wrong? What was that laugh? I was just thinking of Lark again, but I realised, wait, I've already said that's a fine lark. Crap, now I just did a laugh randomly, so now I have to explain myself. Yes, and it will ruin everything. She takes a moment to calm down. Sorry, it's just that the power to this area is uneven, and it's messing up all the experiments. The problem isn't in any of the labs, it must be somewhere around the power crystals in the back halls at the north end. It better not hurt in there, 'cause fuck. But I can't get at them, it's too dangerous and they won't shut off the power for me. Just so you know, I can help you, I have a lot of keys, but I really need to get this fixed. You don't need to know a lot about mechanics. You could do it, just so you know. Oh, thanks, that's good to know. So what do you do here anyway? I'm taking care of the machinery, the power conduits and so on. It's what I do while I wait for my shaper training, which I won't get if I mess anything up. You want to be a shaper? Why? They have to go through a lot of shit like low hit rates in the early game and get pissed off. Because they can't be asked to write it down and come back later. Even though it felt so good when I did come back and get revenge. Try and keep that in mind next time you record a Geneforge, instead of getting moody. Of course, everyone here does, but Burham and Fennin want to actually train the Shapers while they're using the canisters, so that they're actually better Shapers who can research things. Actually. But they can only teach so many at once, so I wait. You're afraid they won't teach you? I'm sure of it, if I damage any of these precious peering machines. I always saw that as peeing machines. Did I get everything? Yeah. What is all this machinery? What is this? These are the peering machines. You should try one. Come back when you have. Oh, okay. Quests. Right, what are we looking at? This is an arm on this platform. Let's have a look. We've already done this in the first game. We know what it is. It lets you look at the scrolls. But we'll read it anyway, in case this is your first time watching a Geneforge. You peer through the eyepiece. You see a bit of flesh on the pedestal. It's not a bit, it's a bloody arm. But really, it doesn't matter how big it is, it's always a bit, isn't it? As long as it's not the full thing. It looks ordinary at first, then as you watch, fascinated and horrified, the view moves closer to the meat. And closer, and closer. The carrion fills the view. But then, amazingly, you look closer still. The device magnifies a bit of skin, so that you can see every fissure, every hair follicle, every tiny detail. Is Jeff Vogel a scientist? But then you get even closer. You see that the skin is made of countless tiny sacs, stuck to each other somehow, and then the view plunges into one of the sacs and you can see that there is something inside. It is... you don't know what... oh, bloody orgasm denial. It looks like a pair of scrolls, twined together in a spiral. The view travels along the spiral. It's incredibly long, and it seems to contain some sort of information. You can't understand it. Finally, you stumble back, dazed. You have no idea what you've just seen. It's amazing and bizarre. It's as if you have just, aided by magic, seen something secret, some key element of life and how it works. It's incredible. It's also terrifying. This knowledge feels like it contains power in the wrong hands. Oh, in the wrong hands, horrible power. Yeah, right. What is this machinery? Lark smiles. Neat, huh? The Shapers tell me that those twisty things you saw are like scrolls. Really, really, really long scrolls that contain the instructions for living things. But they're complicated. They can't understand the language. But the Shapers can sort of play with them and change them. Makes shaping so much faster and easier. And they can make stronger and weirder things. Well then, that's tarty, isn't it? Peer through the eyepiece, don't see anything, it's completely black. You mean I can't see the genes of the platform? Great. What about the meat? Oh, that's the same. What if I put a drake on the pedestal? Can I zoom in far enough to see its tiny penis? Oh! No. No, you can't. Holy shit, I'm taking that much paper. It doesn't even weigh much. How much does it weigh? Fuck, a lot actually. Right, I'm sorry, I'm leaving quickly. I'm gonna go get that book. Esoteric Craft. I've also got one for Swafford. Wherever that plonker was. Where was Swafford? Have I got him in here? No, I haven't. Oi. Librarian in the Magus complex, eh? We'll see about that, won't we? I can't even be asked to go pick up those boots on the way out. That's how sick I am of this. No. No! Esoteric Craft. I got it ages ago, or did I? Yeah. Wait, did I pick up anything to leave here? Rune casting. No. Magus complex. Bugger knows where he was. Swafford. God. It's like sword that's turned off. I didn't even look in all these, did I? Yes, I did. They just, some of them weren't worth looking in. I should probably in future make notes of where these people are in my little to-do list. You gotta be in here, right? Oh yes, there you are. Sorry, her. I have one of the books you're looking for. Give a copy of runecasting. She gladly takes the book. This is not the more valuable of the books I was looking for, but it's still a rare and useful tome. This baton is, I think, a fair trade for the risk you endured to get it. Fuck off. Swafford gives you a baton made of ivory. It is carved with small runes. Wow, 1 experience. Oh, okay, it's a sucker, which is also crap. So, even more fuck off. I would have rather had a Reaper baton. Maybe they're more valuable than sucker. In fact, I'm so moody, I'm going to go take a look outside. Oh look, there's another area transition. But you can't get to this one, because it doesn't let you walk over there. I think that's an area transition anyway, I don't know. The mystery is outside! Isn't it interesting? No. Might want to sell stuff first. It's alright, don't need to stop recording for this. Literally right inside the entrance. Can you guys stop following me? I know I pressed 0 to select everyone accidentally, but you should probably just automatically know that I don't want you selected because you're rubbish. Oh! She's run out of gold now. Holy shit. That's a lot of dosh. 9. Is there even anyone left? I can take the blacksmith out of the book now. Rising. This person in here has a little bit of dosh left, but not much. 121, yeah, not even enough to sell everything. Which is a bit of a problem. Oh, perfect amount. Wait, what was your name? Are you just merchant? Yeah. Learn Versa. Conclude your business. Rising North Gate? Whatever. Anyway. No, not anyway. I don't know where. I've still got to get rid of all this papier and that. Hurry up. Where was Versa? Because that sounds like quite a versatile person, that does. Shut up. That's extremely offensive. No, it bloody isn't. High Wend. I wouldn't like some food, actually. I lied. This is probably Versa. This fucking is as well. Oh, look at all the dosh you haven't got, actually. Right, good. Right, good, yeah. Here, have a look over here. You can't. Oh. Some places you can. Anyway, back in with our rune casting book. That is 2 quests right off the bat. And we're only going to get 1 experience again, aren't we? Hello? Found your lost book. She takes it. Ah, thank you, thank you. This will be good until it is stolen again. She leaves the room for a moment and then returns. You can be trusted. You are a trustable patron. Oh, I'm not a Patreon of your Patreon. You can enter the private room and look at the private stock. I hope you like it. What fucking room are you talking about? This one? God. Well, that didn't take long to get trusted, did it? Probably is this one. Holy chum. This book is on languages. The study of other tongues is not a common one. After all, in Shaperlands only 1 tongue is spoken. That of licking butthole. Oh. However, there are some places not under Shaper control, and people speak differently there. Is that sure a lie? You flip through the book, and it's probably just in general. Interested in the strange words and scripts. However, you don't learn anything of use. Oh! Remembering Sharon's mysterious book, there we go, you flip through the pages looking for some clue to what the strange tongue would be. Surprisingly, you're in luck. The book, describing something called the Old Sucia dialect, is a language similar to the Shaper tongue that was spoken by tribesmen on Sucia Island long before the Shapers came. You take some notes. Sharon will be very interested. You don't know that yet. This is a shaping journal where some researcher has recorded the results of some promising experiments. His skill is much, much greater than yours, but his explanations are clear. However, you are able to learn something from some of the more advanced parts of the book. You know how to create a battle alpha. No one cares. Well, I'm going to go talk to Sharon quick to end this part. So many things cleared off the list in this Radiant College right here, right now. This place is massive. For my quest loggage. Massive significance, that is. But yeah, that book about the old Sucia dialect, if you watched Geneforge one, you might remember. If you didn't and you don't want spoilers, mute until I talk to Sharon. But yeah, that was that old ruin thing where it had the story about the people from before the Shapers came and modified them into warriors or whatever for their own uses. Fucking assholes! Oh, whatever. Oh hi, welcome back to the video if you just unmuted. I've learned something about your book. Describe what you learned. That's very interesting. Not useful to me, of course, since I don't know a word of the old Sucia dialect, but maybe I can find a way to learn it. Thank you for your help. Since you have given me knowledge, I feel I should give you some in return. I will teach you something of interest. Oh, she gives you a lesson in efficient spellcasting techniques. It takes a few hours of extreme concentration, but you learn a few things. Your spellcraft skill improves. Oh! And Hugh Janus leveled up somehow. How the fuck did you do that, mate? I learned spellcrafting, and he learned to be a stronger anus. A huger anus. Yum. To the more spellcraft that is, and the huger anus, I guess. Right, well, next time we will continue our exploration of the Radiant College. Did we bloody start this part of the Radiant College? I think we did. We've barely done anything because of all the talking. Maybe. Did we start here? I don't remember. Anyway, thanks for watching. Next time I'm sure we'll get some canisters. This place. This is buffing me right up. Bye. Thanks for watching.